all, congrats on the big win tonight. Um, just a quick question for you: with your guys having gone down at two different points in this game, and really kind of struggling a little bit lately on the road, can you talk about this team's resiliency and their ability to, in a game where really some consider this a must-win, to really turn the script around and get the win?
Yeah, it's there's been so many variables in this group within this group in the last 2 weeks. But when we huddled up in the locker room, Albert grabbed the guys and as we huddled up and said, "Fellas, this is a must-win game. Whatever it takes, we got to keep the lead. We got to come back. This is a must-win game. We do whatever it takes. It's all of us in here." And for me, the most important thing has been the leadership of both Albert and Dami. And I think when you have those guys that on the field that believe that we're going to win, everyone else follows suit, and everyone has the same belief. And then to have it manifest in the way it did tonight, coming back a couple of times, but still having that belief that we're going to get some. And so I think moving forward with this group, as far as, we got to tighten some things up defensively. But I think the belief is that if they score three, we can score four. And obviously that's, Albert's been thriving in the attack. Dami's been thriving, Anderson, Rubio. So, we just got to make sure that we tighten some things up, but there's a lot of belief in this group, and it's really important as we move to the latter parts of this season.
Ethan, did you have a follow-up?
Yeah, I did. Thanks, Meg. Sure, I'm going to steal Tom's question right here, but about the formation, was it just something that you saw where you could really break down San Jose with this formation in the back three? We know Donnie Toyd normally doesn't really play a full-on center back position, obviously playing left center back here tonight. Was that just simply strategic, or is this something that we really will maybe see more of going forward?
Well, again, I think what it does is it allows us, to really play from the back, something that I think we've struggled with in the past. In regards to San Jose, they do a good job pressing with two center backs, and outside backs are higher, and they do a really good job not allowing teams to build out with three, because of the work of their 9 and 10. They can't take up as much space and as quickly as they do. And so we felt like it kind of fit what we were trying to do. The other part is not having Aaron Herrera available to us tonight. Then we're putting a left-footed player on the right side, or, we're giving a guy like Buddy Davis his first start in a game, and that's a must-win, which is not fair to the young man. So there's a lot of different factors at play, but I really feel like this group has taken on this formation on both sides of the ball. And again, the goals that we're conceding really don't have anything to do with the formation. They're random acts that we have to continue to stay focused in on the moment, and improve on as we move forward.
All right, Tom, we'll jump to you. Your line is open.
Pablo, I do want to touch on the shape of the team quickly, and I think without question, whether the shape has anything to do with it or not, that the chances you're creating in the attacking third are night and day different than maybe what we saw earlier in the year. But on the flip side of that, you touched on it there, some of the goals you're conceding are also head scratches. Is there any concern for you with how some of those goals are being conceded, or are they all really fixable in your opinion, that no panic buttons are being hit yet necessarily?
No, I mean, if you look at the goals, I mean, in LAFC, of the 3 goals that they scored, there was one that was kind of in the run of play. The other 2 one was off the kickoff, and the other one was an own goal. And tonight, we conceded one where we have 3 guys that aren't across the half field, and they take the kickoff early. Now, could we defend it better? Yes. If we're in a 4, if we're in a 3, or if we're in a 5, it doesn't matter. You still got to defend that moment better. But the fact that goal comes off a kickoff, we have 3 guys on the other side of midfield, and they don't allow us to set up was really baffling to me. And then the other one is a corner kick goal, right? And so, again, for as much as, I really believe that in the run of play, we've done a really good job of minimizing quality opportunities. I think the back 3 have done really well. I think the wing backs have taken on some great positions, and I think, our deep line midfielders have really done a good job pressing the ball at the top of the box and minimizing quality chances. So again, I think it's obviously tough to say when you can see 5 goals in 2 games, But the flip side of that is, we've scored, whatever it is, 6 goals. And like you said, Tom, it's something that, players like Albert, Dami, Anderson, and Rubio thrive on. And if we can just put that all together and make it a little bit less anxious ridden, for lack of a better word, that, we'll go back and look at some tape and definitely look at how we can remedy those moments.
And then a quick follow-up, and I apologize in advance because it is a slightly awkward question to ask, but do you want the job? Do you want that interim tag to be taken away, Pablo?
I had a meeting with the executives, and what I said is, it's in this moment, it's not about me. It's about taking the group and making sure that we're moving in the direction that the club wants to move in, from either a playing perspective or a results perspective. If all those things manifest in making it something that's long term, I'm grateful for that. But the most important thing for me is not to focus on myself. It's not about me keeping the job. It's really about giving these guys something that I think that they enjoy, something that I think we can flourish in, and more importantly, give the guys the leadership to take this team and run it. And I think in the last couple of games, the guys have been fantastic, and they're owning every aspect of the game. And I think as a coach, that's the most powerful thing.
All right, guys, I apologize. We are crunched for time due to a flight schedule. So, William, we will get you on the phone later this week to speak with Pablo. But Pablo, thank you. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Good day, Rubio. Congratulations on the result. Congratulations on your individual performance. The leadership that Pablo Mastroeni is instilling in this group seems to be infectious. Is it different, and is it notably different with him at the helm right now? And I say this obviously with all due respect and no offense meant for Freddie Juarez, but it just seems like this group is in a different mindset right now.
Yeah, I think overall Pablo has done a fantastic job making us, take ownership and putting other teams on their heels, and completely going forward more, and taking the game to them. And I think ultimately we showed it against LAFC, and obviously the result didn't go our way, but even tonight we got the 3 points, which was the most important thing, and just happy that we were able to get on the front foot and be in their attack and be able to create chances. And we're excited to host Seattle on Saturday, and we're looking forward to that matchup, and it means a lot to all of us, and we're looking forward to it.
Tom, do you have a quick follow-up?
I guess I do, yeah. As it relates directly to that matchup, will there be much said regarding Freddie Juarez and his shock departure, do you think, or does that not need to be talked about?
I mean, I think we all want to win the game, all players, and we want to take it to them and show that we're not only a good team, but we're a playoff team, and we're looking forward to playing at home and again in our fan base and going for 3 points.
All right, guys. Unfortunately, that's all we have time for. Thanks again, and we will see you guys on Saturday. Rubio, congrats.
Thank you. All right, team. See you in a bit.